back to my channel Veggie Light. I hope everyone is doing quite well. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to make today idlis. It's like a steamed rice dumplings along with the lentil soup, or we say sambar. So idli is a very nice dish and very healthy. Why? Because in this dish the fermentation occurs. And fermentation is a process where all the complex substances get converted into the simpler forms. So idlis or steamed rice dumplings, because here the natural fermentation occurs and it enhances the nutrients, the fermentation process. Also very good in gut health problems, easy to digest, low in calories, and also have a low glycemic index. So now the thing is, we are saying the fermentation occurs because of yeast and bacteria, it gets converted. But here what happened, the key player is the lactic acid bacteria. So all the beneficial bacteria, they convert carbohydrates and sugars which are present in rice and lentils, converts into the lactic acid, and lactic acid basically breaks the anti-nutrients which hinder the essential nutrients. So this is a huge process, which is okay, but in short, I would say this is a very good recipe, very healthy recipe, and yeah, it's good for your blood regulation. So yeah, why not try that? So let's begin. Oh yeah, so what we did, we took 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of rice, any rice you can use. Then 1 cup of urad dal, not the black one, the yellowish one or white one. 2 tablespoons of pressed rice, which is optional, and 1 tablespoon of fenugreek seeds. So what I did, I took all the 4 ingredients together and washed it under running cold water 3 times, and then I soaked in cold water overnight. Next day, I removed the water and I grind it. The paste looks something like this. Then I left this paste overnight again, or the whole day. It's up to around 8 hours it takes for fermentation. So when fermentation takes place, it became like this fluffy and little bit airy, you can see it. So this is the perfect batter and the consistency is perfect. If your consistency doesn't come out like this, just add little bit water to it, so it will be fine at the pouring consistency. Now I have added some salt to it already, so I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. This is also optional, but I like to add it. So give a nice stir. So this batter is now ready to make idlis. So I have this idli stand. What I did, I just grease it with the help of an oil so that our idlis will not stick. So let's start pouring our idli batter into these molds. And in the meantime, I have also kept the steamer so that it will be hot enough. Alright, so let's start. So in this way, you just need to fill your batter and leave it some space, so that because when it will steam, it will rise as well. Alright. So I'm going to fill all my molds like this now. So now I'm going to put the stand into my steamer and going to cover it. And at the medium flame, I'm going to cook this for around 20 minutes. And then in the same process, how we check our cake, in the same process, I'm going to put this knife, clean knife, into this idlis, and if this came out clean, that means our idlis are done. I will show you later that process. Alright, now for the lentil soup or sambar. So I have shown you earlier also in one of my videos. This is a tur dal, which is pigeon split lentil as well, we say in English. And now I have just washed this like for 3 times with water, running cold water, and then I've soaked in cold water for around half an hour. Now what we need to do, I'm just going to add this 2 medium-sized tomatoes. This is half cup of lentils, and some carrots, and also some pumpkin. All right. Okay, and then only 2 simple spices. I'm just going to add salt to taste, and a 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, the 3 spices, sorry. And then I'm just going to cover it, the lid. I'm going to cook until 3 whistles. Now after 20 minutes, it looks like this. Let's check it. So this is my clean knife. I'm just going to dig inside, and see, it came out clean. So that means it's done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cover it again and leave it aside. So what I've done, I've kept aside to cool down. When it gets cooled down, then it's easy to mold it. So let it cool down for a while. So let's go for sambar. So for sambar, I'm using coconut oil. This is also very healthy oil. Okay. Yeah. So, now in this, after adding coconut oil, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida to it, and 1 big spoon of mustard seeds, few curry leaves, okay, then give a nice stir. Now what next? Do you remember urad dal? So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of urad dal as well. Again, give a nice stir. Yeah. Now I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger, and this 1 red chili to just give the flavor of it, and 2 green chilies to give the flavor, and some chopped onions. This is shallot onions which I'm using this. Give a nice stir. Now next is, we need to add sambar masala, which you can get very easily in the market. So I'm just going to add 1 and 2 teaspoons of sambar masala. Okay. Give a nice stir. Yeah, it's coming out quite nice. Okay. Now when you have stirred it properly, after a few seconds, just add all your boiled lentils and vegetables to it. Okay. Wow, it's a nice sizzling sound. Alright, give a nice stir. Now, what I prefer to use the whisk and to whisk it. So, just to avoid some more vegetables, especially for the kids. But I like chunky vegetables. But just for the lentils, to mix it properly and slow down the flame. Alright, yeah, it looks nice to me. Now, one more ingredient we need to add. What is that? This is tamarind water, just to add all tamarind water to it. Give a nice stir. Okay, and now I will just add a little bit more water to it, maybe 1 cup more water. And now I will just cover it and leave it for simmering like around maybe 5 to 6 minutes. So to demold it, the trick is take the spoon, that's a wet spoon, and just to slide it like a spoon, like this. Okay, see, again, like this, like a scoop. You need to just scoop it. Well, that's the last step. Let's see. Oh wow, it's sizzling quite nice. Wow. It's mouth-watering for me. So only the last step, which I like to do it a lot. I'm just going to add a handful of fresh coriander leaves. This is optional, but I like it. And now it's ready to serve. See? It's such a nice lentil soup now. So in a nice bowl, just add nice, lovely the soup. Alright, perfect. And what I have done, I've just took some kind of satasi stick and just added all the 4 idlis, and I'm just going to add it on the top. Oh, wow. And maybe to give a nice red color, if you want, you can just add on the top this. Oh wow, it looks nice. See? So it's ready to serve now. So see, it's such a simple recipe. Yeah, I understand it's little, but only you need to do 2 days preparation. But if you do this in a batches or more, you can divide into small batches and you can put it in the fridge and you can enjoy the whole week. Or maybe you can just enjoy. I'm sure whatever batter you will make it, it will not left even for a week. You will like it that so much. So you can do lots of variations in it. Any of the variations, if I will do in future, I will definitely let you know. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please like my video and write the comments on my video. It will be really appreciated. And yeah, and I will see you soon then. Yeah, bye, take care.